be strong in this time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive, I will survive. And I'm a firm believer. We'll forever shine, just to stay alive. That simple means it. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can hold me sick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can change my energy. Nobody can, nobody can. Everybody show me some strength. No weakness, show me a lion. Strength, no weakness, show them who we are. Strength, no weakness, show me a lion. Everybody strength, no weakness, show them who we are. Not when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble. Your enemies, they must tremble. Yo, not when you're old. Everything has to humble. Everything has to humble. I'm a go-getter. I just go hard, I just go hard. And I'm a kind of fella. Put my trust in God, put my trust in God. Nobody can change my energy, nobody can, nobody can.
It's a brand new year. How you guys doing? It's a brand new year. It's 2021, guys. Welcome to the ride. Welcome to the ride. Welcome to the first official ride along for 2021. How you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. Hope you guys doing well. As you're coming, go ahead and share up the thing, share up the program right now. Yes, yes, yes. If you feel blessed to be in the land of the living in 2021, I want you to press love. Wow, we came out from a tremendously stressful year, 2020, boy. I know. But we're in 2021 now. So I want everybody to rejoice and feel free. Yeah, man, how you doing? Let me see who's the first person to jump on the live as we start. Jennifer Lewis, big up yourself. Jennifer Lewis, I share, big up yourself. Jennifer, Sassy Girl Lewis, big up yourself. The whole Lewis clan inside, boy. Hey, how you doing, Tamika Rogers? How you doing? Hey, Rena Noel, Happy New Year to you. To the folks in London that's watching, we've been following what's happening in London, and we learned that there's a nationwide lockdown again in London, Jed. I feel it for all, yeah. I feel it for everybody, Jed. This is stressful. I understand. This is very, very stressful, guys. But it could be worse. It could have been worse. It still could be worse. And there are still people who go into this and other major problems. I could just imagine, Jed. And somebody asked me today. They say, you know, we got over 2020 and they're happy we got over 2020. But I said, I wonder if 2020 was like a warm-up to what we're expecting in 2021, Jed. Is it going to get worse before it get better in 2021 and 2022 and onwards, Jed? What if 2020 was just a warm-up year, Jed? Eh? What if? Tamika, how you doing? Sassy Girl, Happy New Year 2021. Everybody share. Everybody share the program. Everybody share the program. Put it on your page, because today we have a very interesting and important program to chat about today. Very, very interesting. Very, very important. But before we bring on my next guest, my first guest for the year, I want you guys to consider this, right? In 2021, because we're at the beginning of the year and everybody like to make those start overs, resolution and all these different things. But I want you guys to think about this, right? Let 2021 be the year that you really value every minute of your day, every day, and manage your time. Proper time management in 2021. Because we all are given the same 24. We all are given the same 24 hours. Some people do more with their time. Some people do a lot less with their time. So you ever sit back and say, well, how would this person able to accomplish so much in their life? And when you look at them and you look at yourself, you both are like same age. So we both had the same time on earth, right? How is it that person could be so far ahead and do so much things and you or others may not be able to do so much. And it all comes down to time management. Time management. So in 2021, I want us to take time very, very important. Very, very important. Gail, how you doing? Big up yourself, Gail. Happy New Year. I want us to look at time management in 2021 as the most important thing, right? Time lost could never be regained. So proper time management in 2021, guys. Let every minute of the day be valued and be worth it. Let it be worth it. That's all I'm going to say. And I go check back with all you, because sometime in the first quarter of the year, I will check back and see what you was able to accomplish. Don't just sit there and waste time. Proper time management in 2021. All right, guys, my next guest, my first guest for the year, is a strong woman, a mighty, strong woman. It's first when I heard the story, because Lois JJ, our producer, is who brought the story to us. And when she was telling me the story, I was shocked beyond belief. I couldn't believe it. Now, the mother of my next guest, she posted a status on her Facebook wall. That's how we was able to come in contact with her. That her daughter, who is 6 months pregnant, was shot in the chest and needed blood. All of these things on them, it's shocking, right? 6 months pregnant, shot in the chest, and in dire need of blood. So we went into full pace in trying to assist. We called the mother. When we didn't get the mother, we write on her Facebook status to contact us. We spent a whole day trying to see what we could do. But before we got a hold of her, the mother, the daughter, someone saw the post and someone went in and gave blood. And now she's here to share her story with us. Her name is Abigail, and she's currently right here. She's in Jamaica right now. Abigail, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, great. Abigail, first I gotta tell you, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic that you're here to chat with us, because just a couple days ago, Abigail, you had me like this. I had my fingers crossed like this because I'm like, yes. I hope everything work out. And as soon as we told your mother, as soon as you're in better shape to speak with us, I want to hear from you. And here you are today. So I am very happy that you're here to share your story with us. Abigail, welcome to Ride Along.
See, we can't hear.
Are you hearing me?
Come back.
Are you hearing me, Abigail? All right, Abigail is having a little bit of an internet problem, but that ain't gonna stop the jam. She'll be right back in. Now, again, let me recap. Abigail, that young lady that you just saw right there, that young lady that you just saw there sitting up and all, just a few days ago, she was confined in a hospital bed, needed pints and pints of blood, right? And if that wasn't bad enough, as I told you guys earlier, Abigail is also 6 months pregnant. You're gonna hear a story. Abigail is gonna come back in a little while. She's been having some internet problems, and she's in Jamaica and it's a little bit rainy. She'll come back in and share her story. In the meantime, this gives everybody an opportunity to share the program, put it on your page. Share this program and put it on your page before Abigail come on. Share the program and put it on your page. Let me do the same thing right over here. Before Abigail come back on, guys, I want you to share the program and put it on your page right now. Do it right now. Don't wait. Before Abigail come back on, I'm going to do it myself. Sharing. Hey, Cleopatra, Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let me Watch party. Before Abigail come on, I'm gonna do this. Here she comes. Here she comes. All right, Abigail, are you back with us? Abigail, are you able to
Yes,
hear
I'm
me?
back. I can
Okay. Okay, great, great, great. Abigail, I know there's a lot of
hear you now.
obstacles. There's a lot of
Yes, I'm
obstacles
hearing
that
you now.
okay, there's a lot of obstacles that trying to prevent us to do that interview right here, but it's important that we do this. It's important that we hear your story. Abigail, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you are and how you're doing.
I'm hearing, but I'm not
Okay, okay. All right, Abigail. This is what I'm gonna do,
hearing
Abigail.
clearly.
Okay, I'm gonna call you on WhatsApp. I'm gonna call you on WhatsApp, Abigail. All right, I'm gonna call you on WhatsApp and we'll talk on WhatsApp. How about that? Okay,
Can hold me, man.
Abigail, are you there? All right, Abigail. Let me call you on WhatsApp.
Tell you a little.
Abigail, let me call you on WhatsApp. I'll call you on WhatsApp. We'll talk on WhatsApp. Okay? I'll call you on WhatsApp. All right, guys. Let's do this. 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 Let me call Abigail on WhatsApp and we'll continue this conversation. But this is a story that everyone must hear. Don't leave. This is a story that you must hear. Let me call Abigail on WhatsApp right now.
You gotta be firm in this time, son. You gotta be strong in this time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive.
All right, Abigail. Let me try to get you on. Stay tuned, guys. Let me take a quick commercial break. I'll sort out Abigail, and we'll be right back. You're watching Ride Along live. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Okay. Abigail, stay on the line. Stay on the line.
You're constantly thinking of food, but sometimes you just don't want to cook or want something a little different. That's when you call Tasties, preparing meals that you really love. Tasties, our mouth-watering food, would have you coming back every day. But hold on, we only prepare meals Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. Call early because we have a lot to serve and we would love to serve you. Tasties, we prepare the meals you love to eat. From macaroni pie to baked chicken, provision dumpling and saltfish, stewed chicken, curry chicken, baked chicken, rice and peas, salads, and more. Please call for daily menu. Call 425-0624 or 403-0411. You can pick up your meals from us or we deliver it to you. Tasties, food that's delicious.
Hey, I got some good news for you. Looking for a passionate immigration lawyer with experience that spans over 2 decades? Someone trusted that served immigrant families just like yours? Well, look no more. Now you can benefit from her personal and professional experience. Diane Winter Funding. Schedule a consultation now and get assistance with your immigration journey. Specialize in adjustment of status, B1 business visa, B2 visitor's visa, consular processing, deportation defense, naturalization, and more. Give us a call today at 813-815-3529. That's 813-815-3529 or online at winterimmigration.com. Attorney Diane Winter Funde. Law done differently. All right, guys. So we've been having a little bit of a problem here with the connection. But we were able to grab Abigail, and I'm trying to pipe her into the system so she could share her story. Again, Abigail is a young lady that we spoke about from Jamaica, 6 months pregnant, and was shot in the chest. Abigail, could you hear me now? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, could you hear me now?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, good. Abigail, welcome again. Sorry we couldn't do this video where everybody could see you. We're going to have to take it in audio, but we're still going to hear your story. Abigail, how are you feeling right now?
I'm doing a little better.
Okay, a little
Couldn't
better.
move before, but I'm doing better. I
Okay.
can move now.
Yeah, okay, all right, all right. Take us back a little bit, Abigail. I hope it's not too dramatic for you, right? I hope it's not too dramatic for you, in reliving those moments. But I know that you're strong and you wanted to get the story out a bit. So just take us back a little bit as to what happened on that particular day.
That day, it was just a normal day at first. It started out with, we went to church. It wasn't a Sunday like as usual, but we had prayer revival at church. So I went to church, and in a different community from where I live.
Right.
On my way back, I didn't know anything at all was happening there. But unfortunately, me and my family, we drove up into some criminal activities that was happening. We saw three men. They tried to stop the car. It's my no baby father.
Right.
He's not from there.
Okay.
So they were in the middle of the road, so he did not want to run over anybody. So he slowed down.
Right.
But when I looked at the faces, I didn't know them.
Right. So hold on. So you were in a car. You was driving. You and your now baby father.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw a bunch of men on the street just randomly. What
Yes.
were they fighting? Were they getting in? What were they really doing? From what you observed initially.
They were coming towards our car. They were just walking towards us. It was late. Like we didn't expect anybody on the road at that time because of the curfew hours and stuff. No. So when I saw them in the middle of the road coming down and I didn't recognize any of the faces, I noticed it was strange. So I told him to drive.
Right.
When he started, when he slowed, after he slowed down, he didn't stop. He just slowed down. And I said, drive. He drove off. Then they started firing at us. As we drove past them, after we realized that we got hit, further up the road, we passed a body laying down in the middle of the road. I was in and out of consciousness. So.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. So these men just after you passed them, after you drove off, they just randomly start to fire at you guys. Did they?
Yeah, because we did not stop. He slowed down. They expected us to stop. I suspected they wanted the car because of what they did before we actually reached where they were.
Right.
So
right.
Because we didn't stop, they started firing at us.
Were there other people, other cars that was in close proximity, or it was just you guys that was there?
There were other cars, but they weren't moving. They were parked vehicles.
Wow. So you remember you drove off, you didn't stop, and then they turned the guns and started firing back at you, firing at you.
Yes.
When did you realize that you were hit?
I actually saw him pull the gun. Saw fire came from the gun, and I heard the shots, and I felt like something shocked me in my chest. I couldn't even turn around to look in the back seat if my daughter and my sisters were okay, because I could not move. I was just trying to breathe.
So it was you, your little. How old was is your daughter?
My daughter is 10 years old. My little sister is 9, and the other one is 15 years old.
Oh my God! All right. So the driver. So you wasn't driving the car. It was your then, or your baby father that was driving the car. Did he get hit as well?
Yes, he got hit in his left shoulder and his chest. There is still a bullet right now lodged in his shoulder.
And where did you get hit?
Right above my heart, and it traveled across my left side. It damaged a part of my right lung and came out my back.
Yeah. Okay, guys, if you just joined us, right? If you just joined us, we're talking here with Abigail. Abigail was scheduled to join us on video, but she had some internet problems, so she's joining us on WhatsApp. She's speaking about an incident that just happened, where she and her family were randomly selected. And based on what you're telling me, Abigail, do you have any reason to believe that these men were targeting you particularly, or targeting your boyfriend particularly?
No, no, we weren't targets. Basically, I would just say it's just the community we are living. It's a violent place.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
I don't have any other choice right now to move. So.
Right, and I understand. I understand. What happened afterwards? How did you end up in the hospital? And did you know, you say you was going in and out of consciousness? How did you get to the hospital?
My baby father, he drove with the one hand that he had, and the hand that he actually got hit in the shoulder. He used that hand to hold me up, which eventually had no life, so it got died on me. And he used one hand to drive into a nearby town where he saw some police. Then we got some assistance. I heard we got some assistance because I wasn't conscious then. I woke up in the back of a police van.
Wow. How quick did you get to the hospital? Because you being pregnant, that's an additional risk to the baby.
I got to the hospital from the time that I got hit and to the time the doctor say I reached the hospital about 15 to 25 minutes about there.
Wow. What do you remember? What do you remember by when you got into the hospital? How quickly were they able to triage you? Because your mom posted this information about you needing blood. Where we all
they had to bring me into surgery right away. I mean, they started operating right then and there. I felt, they have to inject you for you to be unable to feel certain things. When they were putting into tubes in my sides, I felt everything. I felt them cutting me. I felt them putting in the tubes and the fluids out for me to be able to breathe again. And I was there coughing up blood and stuff. They had to put some tubes on my throat to get out the excess blood that was choking me. And after that, they couldn't even wait for any family members or anybody to come and sign any papers. They said, I have to sign it, which I barely could for me to go into surgery. That same night. And how long was the surgery? The surgery was the surgery was lasted for 12 hours.
Wow. An innocent, and Wayne said it right, an innocent mother traveling, right? Innocent. She was not a part of anything, not a part of no gang, not a part of no problems, just being in the community, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And worse yet about this whole scenario is she is 6 months pregnant. And it's alarming because now she went through so much trauma. What about the baby?
The baby now, I know have some complication. Because doctors are saying they have to keep monitoring him because they might have to take him before he actually reached 9 months because there's some blood flow problems. He's not getting the blood that he's supposed to be getting.
Right.
So I have to be doing an ultrasound like every 2 weeks and some other blood tests and stuff because I had a low blood count before, which persons donated blood.
Yeah.
They don't have to. They don't know how my body's gonna react to all of that.
And that's another thing, Abigail. When your mother put out the call to have to have a donor come up for blood? How soon after? Because we shared it, everybody shared the post. How soon after were you able to get someone to donate blood?
It was after the post because we couldn't get anybody before that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was instant. And let me tell you guys something. You see, social media. A lot of people use social media for all sorts of things, right? And this is one good thing that we could say because of social media. I believe that's one of the reasons that I think that this young lady and her baby is alive today. Now, the mother posted this on her Facebook page. After we saw it, thousands of people shared it. We shared it.
Because we even got a lot of advice not to go public with, but because of the urgency of me wanting the blood,
Yeah.
she had to.
So people told her that she shouldn't have posted on Facebook?
Yeah, because they didn't want anybody to know that it was me, because the police and stuff haven't apprehended any criminal that they suspect could be the persons responsible for doing it.
Right. And the focus of this conversation is not to try to identify or anything of the person. The main purpose of this is to say thanks, because as I said, after the fact that you or your mom posted this on social media lit up, and we had thousands of posts, thousands of people that was concerned about you. Someone came in soon after and donated blood. Almost a day or so after, I heard that you was okay. What do you remember about the process or the surgery and that whole process after that person would have donated? Do you know who the person was? Did you get a chance to see?
My mom told me that one of the persons is my sister, and she's living in another parish.
Right.
And the other person just contacted her from Facebook. I think he's living in another parish.
Right.
I don't know him. I don't even remember his name.
Right. And they were able to.
And he actually.
Yeah.
I was even having some problems trying to tell the persons at hospital that yes, there were persons who came in, and that man had to leave work, bring the piece of paper that he got from where he donated the blood,
right,
travel from where he lived to my parish to give me the piece of paper so I could actually get the blood.
Wow. It's a miracle. It's a miracle how everything just happened so quickly. Because had it not happened in the speed expeditiously as it did, as I said, you know, I don't think I would have liked the conversation that I would have probably would have been having with your mom right now. But it happened quickly because of social media, and you were here. You got out. Now I'm sure that there are tons of medical bills going forward, because you just said that the complication that you have with your child, now she have to, or the child has to, you know, you have to do regular treatment, and on top of the fact that you have to take care of yourself and other financial. How are you coping? Are you getting any like assistance to help you in these difficult times?
No, I'm not getting any assistance from anywhere, really.
Yeah.
The only financial help I had other than my mother, who's not really working, is my baby father, and he currently cannot be in a job right now because of his shoulder.
Yeah. Guys, again, we're talking to Abigail. And the reason why we wanted to bring that program first is just show about there's a lot of things that's happening in this world. There is a lot of negativity that's happening in this world. There is a lot of things that is going on. And sometimes we have to take a time to pause a bit, right? And see the importance of time, right? You could say that she was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but it turned out that it was not her time. It was not her time. It was not her time. Now her and baby is home right now. What about the wound? Is it healing properly? Is it healing as it should? What did the doctors saying?
Well, I still having the sutures that they did the surgery. I
Right.
haven't been back to the doctor for all of that for them to check up and that, but I have been dressing them, so I have them on the bandage right now.
Right. Right. Listen, listen. I don't want to put much pressure on you talking too much because I know the situation and position that you are in at this moment. All I want to say is, as far as it relates um, to your recovery, uh, how are you? Do you have any kind of uh, like crowdfunding, any kind of setup where someone could donate if they just want to help mommy and child at this moment? Because I know it's going to be a long road, and we want to make sure that both you and baby is safe. Is there anything that you have set up that if someone wanted to call to contribute to donate anything, do you have anything where who they could contact to make a small donation to help you to take care of some of your medical bills?
I don't have anything set up per se. The only contact I have for people to reach out to me is my mother's Facebook page.
Right. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a link in the description to your mother's Facebook page, and if you want to give out a phone number or anything where people in Jamaica or anywhere or around the world wants to donate to Abigail and baby, they're doing fine right now. But you could imagine a 6-month pregnant mother. This is probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen, right? And she probably still not out of the woods as it relates to the child at the moment, because we all know, that last going through that last trimester.
Yes, because the doctor said they didn't expect him to be alive still. They expected me to have a miscarriage after the whole trauma
Oh wow.
incident.
So when last they did the test, is baby, is he moving okay? Do they suspect any problem at all? Because that's always traumatic, that what you went through.
The only problem that they suspect is the blood flow, and that could cause some development problems. They say could cause him to be born early, or for them to take him early, and for him to be in a nursery after birth or something like that.
Right. Well, listen, as I said, Abigail, we wish you all the best. Send me any contact information that you have that we could share out there, because I know that people would want to assist, as small as whatever it might be. I know it's going to help to ensure that baby and mother continue to do well, and we really hope we have so much people that's wishing you well on the line. We have Gail. Okay, Gail is just updating everyone. We have people there that's really praying for you. BK Scotty Gail is saying that God watch over mommy, baby, and boyfriend in this very difficult time. And thanks to your mother, because if it wasn't for your mother, we would not have got wind of this situation, of this story. If she didn't put it out on Facebook, then we would not have known that you need that assistant, and that person who donated blood would have never learned about that. So it was a very good thing that your mother did. So I want to say thanks to your mother for doing that great job in getting that information out there. Abigail, I don't want to stress your energy too much. Any last word you want to say to the viewers and the people that's watching around the world?
Just want to say thank you for all the persons that have prayed for me, all the persons that are willing to help and have me in their mind and their hearts, with my family in their thoughts, for us to get better. Want to say a big thank you, and we really appreciate it.
Right. Thank you so much, Abigail, and we will keep in touch, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta be frank.
All right.
Son.
Hey, BK, how you doing? Listen. So again, everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason, right? Abigail was unable to get proper internet connectivity to join us on the program via video today. But we still were able to hear her story, right? Now, I'll come back to timing, Jed. Timing. Someone told me one time, right? The most potential is in the funeral home. In the funeral home, you find the most set of potential from people who never aspire to reach or do all the things that they could have. They die early or they die, or they just died before they actually did all the plans and live up to all the potential that they could have lived up to, right? So I want to underscore this program today by telling everyone, and I told myself that many years ago, but every year I remind myself that, you see, time don't wait on nobody. Although don't take time for granted. Take every moment of your day and make it valuable, right? Take every moment of your day and make it valuable. And if during your time, your life, your time here, that you could assist someone, that is your blessing at the end of the day. That is your blessing. Abigail is alive right now, and hopefully her baby make it through well. We wish and praying for all the best for mother and child, and thanks to the mother, to Abigail's mother, for posting this out on Facebook so we can get wind of it. And we're going to continue to follow the story and continue to update everyone here on the progress of Abigail. Before we wrap up, guys, I know it's a little bit early, but before we wrap up, let me just tell you guys that for 2020 programming, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, right? Few new programs you're going to see coming on stream within the week, the Ride Along programming week. On Wednesday, we're going to move the immigration over to Thursday, and on Wednesday we have something called the Court of Public Opinion. It's basically a program that's geared to hear from you, hear both sides of stories. So if you have a situation, if you have a concern, if you have something that's been bothering you, you've been trying to get to some place and you're getting nothing but blockade and can't get to the next level, you probably want to take it to the Court of Public Opinion, and that is going to be right here on Ride Along on Wednesday at the Ride Along time, 6 p.m. Right? If you have a problem that you want to take to the Court of Public Opinion, let's hear your story right here on Wednesday at 6 p.m. All right. Also, new for 2020, we are going to be doing Ride Biz. Ride Biz is a new initiative planned by Ride Along to assist entrepreneurs. This year is about not wasting time. Assist entrepreneurs, young business, on young people who want to start a business but have a bottleneck, and the bottleneck is financing. They have a problem with obtaining money. They have a problem with connecting with the right people. We want to break that bottleneck. So we're doing Ride Biz. We're going to be offering we propose $1,000 US, but it's actually going to be more like 5 to 10,000 US in terms of value, right? We will be doing this program for young entrepreneurs that are looking to start their own business and giving them the funding that they need to take their business to the next level. So you're going to see an application form circulating and Ride Along within the next couple of weeks. I want you guys to fill that out, and as the weeks in the next week or so, we're going to give you full details and encourage you guys to go and register, and we'll give you all the information on how you could take your business to the next level. All right, it's called Ride Biz. We're going to be giving you more information on that. So it's all about not wasting time in 2021. Start your business and get moving at it. All right, 2021. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program. Tomorrow we're back in full blast. All right, right here on Ride Along Live. Peace out, guys. We leave you with the The news. Yeah, we have a news program now that comes up weekdays from 9 a.m. and again at 4 p.m. It's called the News Card. Right here on Ride Along, guys. Catch me tomorrow. Bye bye. This is News Card, bringing you the latest breaking news of the day. Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell, announced today that the curfew will be extended.
The curfew will be extended for another 2 weeks. But of course, the cabinet will be meeting today and the decision will be announced afterwards. So it could be a week or two. So let me just say this. So I can't say for absolute certainty whether it's 2 weeks or 1 week, but it's going to be extended. Certainly, we believe that we're on the right track.
The Prime Minister cited and said that he continued to resist a full and complete lockdown because of the issue of managing lives and livelihood.
I think there was a recommendation for to go to a lockdown period, and I resisted that because I felt that one has to be extremely careful. And when you're talking about limiting people's basic freedom and rights, you have to have overriding reasons to do it. And I felt we were doing reasonably okay, and didn't see the need to provide other serious problems that could emanate from lockdown at this particular time. Because I always say to people, when you're dealing with this major issue that the world is facing, we are facing, we have several dimensions that we have to take into consideration. The health, of course, has to be number one, but you cannot get away from the social consequences of decisions that we make, because we are human beings, are what we are, and I think we have to be very careful in dealing with that factor. Clearly, also, we have the economic considerations, because we have to have resources to take care of the problems that we have. And if we cut off everything, we won't have resources. We create another problem in this society. And clearly, the political consideration, because we are a multi-party democracy, and therefore people have different views. So one has to be careful in taking decisions and being able to make sure that people understand the decisions that you take.
Speaking live on a Perspective program last evening, the Prime Minister also made note of the evolving situation happening in Barbados and made a call for the possible re-examination of the quarantine and testing procedures.
And of course, we are certainly monitoring what is taking place in Barbados and other countries. So far, I believe the key thing going forward, as I see it, whether it's relative to Barbados and other countries, is what we do when people get here. I believe people coming here, and the quarantine procedures we have to examine again. I think when the whole question of testing after 4 days, we may have to re-examine this. Maybe not 4 days, maybe much longer than that period of clearance because based on what we know now of the virus and the new strain, and someone could be after 4 days may have been in contact with someone with the virus, may not show up in 4 or 5 days. So it might be 9 days, 10 days, and so on. One has to, as I said earlier on, this is a dynamic situation that we are facing that we never had to deal with before. So we have to adjust. So it seems to me that the government, the Ministry of Health, the government has to look at our procedural protocols and make some changes that we believe are necessary in protecting the country as a whole.
The Jamaica Health Minister is expressing concern over the rise in COVID-19 cases, which began at the start of the new year 2021. Although the government had predicted an increase in cases stemming from the Christmas holiday activities, the Health and Wellness Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, said the hospitalizations are particularly alarming. On January 4th, the island reported 154 new cases of COVID-19, up from 180 new cases reported the day before. On Sunday, Dr. Tufton also noted that the 118 new cases represented a positivity rate of 23%, the highest over the last 8 weeks. This is NewsCard. A magnitude 3.3 earthquake was recorded near Dominica early this morning. It occurred about 6:14 at the depth of 10 kilometers. According to the Atomic Earthquake Locator from the UWI Seismic Research Center, the quake struck 20 kilometers southeast of Roseau, Dominica, 69 kilometers northwest of Fort-de-France, Martinique, 121 kilometers south of Port-de-Puerto, Guadeloupe. This is NewsCard. Due to changes in the Barbados COVID-19 posture, the U.S. Embassy, Bridgetown, has canceled all visa applications from Wednesday, January 6 to Friday, January 15, 2021. Non-immigrant visa applicants having an appointment during that period may reschedule for the appointment at the link provided in the description. This is the latest breaking news for the hour. Stay tuned for more news weekdays 8 p.m. and again at 4 p.m. daily. The news is a production of Ridealong Media. See you tomorrow.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.